the last episode, we made our way down into Old Yarnum and made our way closer to another boss battle that we'll be doing here in a second. And in this episode, we're going to go ahead and continue on downward and continue exploring this area. But first, I actually want to go over here, climb up this ladder. This ladder will end up giving us a shortcut that we can use just in case if we do die, but I don't think we will be. Hopefully. That's my hope at least. Okay, send back down. Alright. Now let's see. I'm gonna go over this way. There's a few things we can get over here. Yeah, I'm sorry I missed it. Oh well. Should be another one coming up soon. So what's this over here? Pungent blood cocktail, another one of those. Yes, I know you see me. But you're too slow. Okay, another bloodstone shard. Oh boy, I remember this door. Remember this door. We'll be back here to view it later. Oh boy. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, don't say anything. Trust me. It was not a fun experience back there for me. Okay. Excuse me. And I do apologize about the late upload for this. I got very busy and yeah, certain things came up throughout the week. And I wasn't able to record anything, unfortunately, which sucks. And it actually made me mad. But had to be taken care of. Oh goodness, excuse me. Okay, so we're gonna watch out for that. Alright. Stone shard, because we can use that to level up. And before we actually do go to the next boss, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the Hunter's Dream so I can level it up a little bit more. Excuse me, goodness. Got the sneeze fits going. Okay. I didn't say you could touch me. Okay, so I'm gonna go up here. I think there is, yep, the last item you can get. Fire paper, which is going to be useful. Okay. And like I said, with the fire paper and the Molotov cocktails, we can use it to add extra damage on enemy. So it's going to come in handy in the next boss fight that I found out when I first played this. It made it a heck of a lot easier. But then again, the boss does get a little bit more challenging. I think it's like at half health or something like that. Most of the bosses in here won't do that. They'll tend to get a little bit more powerful. Oh, and you definitely want to try and get this thing. And yes, because it'll give you some materials that you can use to upgrade your weapons, which is always a good thing. And if I go over here, got more of these creatures. But there is an item over there that I think is useful. Can't remember. The Hunter's Torch. Yeah, that's right. The Hunter's Torch lasts a little bit longer than the normal torch, which is why I haven't used the normal torch yet. But I really don't need to use any of the torches because most of the areas are pretty well lit. Some areas I think we will be using it, but for the time being I don't think we'll have to use it. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the Hunter's Dream and not only upgrade the weapon, but also upgrade our stats a little bit, so we'll be prepared for the boss fight. So I will see you guys in a second. Okay, so I did level up a little bit, like I said. I also had to get some more Quicksilver bullets because we were pretty much out, and I didn't have none in the safe box. So there's that. And I also got the weapon. The weapon I couldn't upgrade anymore because I don't have the material for it. So unfortunately there's that. We should be good though for now. I want to add this fire paper on here, and then bone marrow ash. The bone marrow ash is used for the firearm, which I also upgraded as well a little bit. So as of right now, it's at the max level that we can use until we get the item we need in order to, well, I should say items for both our weapons in order to upgrade them even further. So as of right now, we are pretty much stuck. But that's fine because it wouldn't be a game if you didn't have to. Alright, so come on. Come on, you little poochie. You know you're not supposed to come. That was a big mistake. Because I sliced and diced you up. All three of you bit the dust. Alright. Pay attention to your surroundings. Because you never know when a hunter is going to come up and slash you in the ass. Anyway, moving on. Okay. So now this next boss, when I first played this game, he was kind of annoying. He is still kind of annoying. And I'm hoping I can beat him on my first go without dying. Even though I've already died like... Okay, so... not only do those things change the smaller ones to do more damage, but it can do it to these other beasts right here that'll end up giving them... poison effects to their hits. But as long as you can dodge the hit, it's not going to be too much trouble. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Silver bullets. And I see you over here. Bloodstone shard. Those are just like the crystal lizards from Dark Souls 3, or the crystal lizards in general from the Souls games. So that's another reason why you want to try and hunt them down. Okay, I think there's also something back here, maybe? No? Okay. there's nothing back here. Okay, so after I clear out this area, I'm gonna go ahead and show off that red light. Here's what I do. Looking for. That's what I was looking for. That thing also drops something. Oh, another blood vial. Good. Can use that. Okay, so for those who are new to the series, when you see these types of lights, these are where you can summon people. Now you can summon NPCs when you're playing offline, and if you see signs throughout the world, it'll end up summoning other players to your game. This is how the PvP and co-op is pretty much done in Souls games. So since I'm playing offline right now because I don't want to run into other players, we'll just use the NPCs to our advantage. Say hello to the Bloodstar of the Beast. Now you're about to see why I say the oil urn and fire paper and Molotov cocktails are good. You can do twice as much damage as you normally would with just a normal attack. You do want to watch out for most of the Bloodstar's beasts attacks, because they can do quite a bit of damage. Unless you're agile enough to stay out the way, which is what I'm trying to do right now. And at a certain point, excuse the loud noise in the background, someone's outside shooting fireworks, this will happen. He'll end up spewing out poison, and if you get close, you'll end up starting to take a little bit of poison damage. So that's another reason why you also want to try and have antidote, just in case you do get poison. I'm actually doing pretty good. Wow. Okay, yeah. That's one thing you want to watch out for, so give me a sec and I'll be right back. We're back. So unfortunately I don't have no more oil urns, so I can't do double damage, since I do still have the fire paper. Try to do something. There's going to be a little bit tough. kill him now if I can. Back him into a corner. Alright. Whew. Okay, so that is one boss down. We got the Blood-Starved Beast trophy and the Chalice of Tumera. Now, the Chalice of Tumera is for the Chalice dungeons here, but we're not going to really worry about those right now at this point. They're good for getting extra items and whatnot, but we're not going to do all that right now. So I'm going to head back to the Hunter's Dream, and I'm going to go to somewhere a little bit higher up than Old Yharnam. So I'll see you guys in the Tomb of Odin. Reason being, I want to go ahead and start doing a few side quests that we already had going. One being the little girl, and two, that old woman we encountered. So, before we get going, we also need to try and get up 10,000 blood echoes if we can. To the next boss fight. Which shouldn't take too long. Granted, I did have to level up a little bit, and then I also wanted to do these real quick and come back. Plus, I needed to come back anyway, so I could do some farming real quick. I'm surprised this guy's still alive. Alright. So, let's go ahead and call down the elevator right here. Go ahead and kill this guy up. Oh, those guys are dead. Okay, now also, I think this is, yeah, this is the right way. Okay. Now let's go ahead and go over here to this old lady.
I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you once had got off your arses, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear?
Okay.
So what'll it be? Are you going to tell me you're not?
Okay, so we can either choose to withhold information or tell her of the Odin Child. Now you want to do this because there's a certain trophy that you can get after a while. So go ahead and tell her of the Odin Child.
Well, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with.
Okay, so she's not really too friendly of us because one, we're an outsider, and two, she thinks we're not doing our job when in retrospect we didn't even know we had to do this job. So yeah. I forgot we need to go this way so we can open up this door. these guys because we need the extra souls. Not souls, the blood eggs. Alright. So, which way was it to this way? Fighting two of those things doesn't recommend it like that, but I'm able to do it now because I got a little bit higher stats. Okay. Now, let's go down this way. Yes, this is the right way. This is the way. All of them in one hit. Just about. Alright, so now let's go over here to this little girl.
Hello, Mr. Hunter. Still can't find my mum.
Okay, so this part right here, we can choose not to give her the jeweled brooch.
I can wait, but isn't there something I can do? Maybe Mum and Dad are stuck out there, waiting for me to come and find them. What do you think, Mr. Hunter?
Okay, so now this is where we can also tell her of Oldham Chapel. So let's go ahead and tell her of it.
That's okay. Thank you, Mr. Hunter. I love you almost as much as Mum and Dad. And Granddad.
Alright, so now she'll be heading to Oldham Chapel. And since... Wait, when did this guy come up here? That's weird. He's never come. Okay. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and head down this way. Okay, I forgot this guy swings a statue around his mouth. And before I forget, now that we're done with that part of the side quest, the red jeweled brooch, bright red brooch, used to gain a droplet blood gem. Ugh. So pretty much you use it and we'll crush it and get a red blood gem. Now this can be used on all melee weapons and whatnot. So give it a little bit more power. So I wanted to go over here because I forgot to grab this earlier in the Let's Play. But now that we're here, we can go ahead and grab it. Now, go down here. And the place that I want to go to is where we fought that giant pig before. That pig demon thing down here. So now you want to kill this pig for that part of the side. And it's twisted in the head. It's good. And as you can see, it's dropped some. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not doing it yet. Okay, so... Huh. I guess I have to wait a little bit then. Okay. Never mind that. Forget that. Okay, so let's go ahead and climb back up this way. Darn it, I thought I would have did it by now. Huh. I probably would have to either go to the last lamp I rested at, or go into the Hunter's Dream and then come back out. Or just wait a little bit. I can't remember exactly how that part of the quest line works, but I'll show it when it comes to that point. I'm pretty sure it'll happen soon. Okay, so I want to go back up through to the church. So, we're up in the church, or the cathedral. Go ahead and talk to this and see if he has anything.
Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right? Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
Alright, so now we got a new emote, and each person you bring here, pretty much this is just like the Firelink Shrine in Dark Souls 3. You'll be able to get more people to come here and help out. So let's go ahead and talk to the old lady.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. But do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yharnam's in, it's all your fault. You put it to the outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type.
Okay, sure. Okay, so go over here. This door is now open, and if I'm right, I think it's this. Yep. You want to hop off real quick because there's actually something you can get that's pretty useful. Okay, let me see. Is this it? Yep. Okay, and then over here, there's a chest I just passed. Messenger Urn Festival. And what is this? Okay, I forgot. The Formless Odin. Okay, so I want to show this off real quick. Rune. It's a rune. Okay. So, one of the Odin runes. Higher Quicksilver Bullet Max. This will end up letting us carry more Quicksilver. As we go throughout the game, we'll end up finding more of these runes that are very, very helpful. Some of which, like that one, will end up increasing your bullet count. Some of which will actually increase your blood vial count as well. So, let's go ahead and pop it on the elevator. And I'm going to send it back down just in case. As you can see, this old geezer somehow has a freaking minigun. Okay. Now I want to go like this. And Communion. This is another rune. We're starting to get to the point in the game where we'll be getting runes. And like I said earlier, this will be the one where this is the rune that we can use to get more blood vials. I don't know why I'm spazzing out like I am, but I apologize right now. Okay, so I do want to come over this way. Almost at the amount of blood I can about 5,000 more. We'll probably end up hitting it before we end the episode. Fall down into the empty abyss. God damn. Alright. Now, I want to go up higher, but we can also go down lower. So, before we go down lower, let's go up one more level. And you want to watch out for this guy because he has a flamethrower. That's been taken care of. There we go. Radiant Sword Hunter badge. Now remember that door later as well, because we'll be coming back. Most of these areas we will be revisiting again, so we'll have to come back because we don't have the necessary key or item that we need. Okay, got a thick cold blood. Because it's a little bit more. Down now, all the way down I should say. Hopefully where I'm going next I'll have enough health in the health bar to do it. Matter of fact, even though it's only a little bit, I still want to try and be at max health. Okay. Now, is there anything on the other side? I don't think it is. Oh. Glad I caught him in time, because that's the next item we need to upgrade our cleaver and the gun. Okay, so this part is a little bit tricky. Okay, I want to make sure I don't fall here. Well, I mean, I do want to fall, but not completely to my death. Okay. So, this is the part that is going to be a little bit challenging. I'm hoping I'm able to do this now, if I can. Okay, so you can see we can either choose to go down there where that item is, or there's a door over there we can go to. Now, what I'm going to try and do is... Okay. I'm not gonna make it. Plus, I ended up doing it wrong. I didn't go the right way I needed to go. Okay. Let's give it another shot, because I really do want to see if I can get in there now, because there's actually a few items behind that door that we can use now. That'd be very good for us. I forgot I ended up coming in at the central, the Odin Temple lamp. So put us back here so we don't have to run up there. So now we're back. Let me see here. I want to... Okay, yeah, I think that's a good time to stop the episode there. So, I'll try it again in the next episode. Hopefully, if I can get down there and get into that room, that's what I'm hoping for. Because, like I said, there's a few items in there that we can use that are perfect right now if we can get in there. So, in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a thumbs up. And again, I do apologize. The work week caught me off guard, and you know, I wasn't able to get the video up in time. So I'm gonna try and get what I can out this weekend, and what I can throughout the week next week. Should be a little bit easier, but like I said, work week is a little bit hard, and I think I'll probably make a video explaining that. Maybe not. I don't know. But again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.